How's it going, everybody? It's me, Waddles, and I can't believe it. How could I do it to you? How did you let me? You wouldn't skip an episode. I know you. That means, of course, you remember that we found Minecraft's best mob ever last time. I didn't name this thing. I didn't come up with the name in the last episode, and I didn't even ask you either. So today, I ask you a simple favor. Name this camel down in the comments. This time, the most liked comment that isn't a name I've already used will become the official name of the camel. I hope I don't regret this. So we got some catching up to do. In the time since our last adventure, one of the most interesting Minecraft updates of all time happened. Armor trims in Minecraft 22 W03A. From the aesthetic of the items to how you get them, until of course the actual trims themselves. I'm obsessed. Like thoroughly, completely obsessed. There's only one thing we can do. Look friends, I know we just went on an adventure last episode, but legally I have to do it again. Checking out my set of armor, it actually appears to be missing trim. Then we're gonna go looking for trim though. We do have a couple problems. Problem number one, I'm still in Minecraft 1.19.3. The resolution to problem number one is maybe one of the easiest ones of all time. All we need to do is upgrade the world. Load up the world in the most recent snapshot. As of the recording of this episode, check, not a problem. The next problem that we'll come across is definitely going to be a little bit bigger. Considering the fact that in the last episode, we went out into our great big world and loaded a lot of stuff in. And when I loaded stuff in, I kind of locked armor trims out. That's going to be a big problem. Using MCA selector, what I'm going to do next is delete almost every chunk from the world that I've ever loaded in. Other than our island, of course. By doing this, we'll be able to load them back in with the new loot. So, here goes nothing. Well, I guess that's done. There's no going back. Look, it's up to you to debate the morals, the ethics of said previous action, but it's up to me to say, what's done is done. Lads, let's find us some trim. My currently unknown, very mysterious camel friend, listen, I won't be watching you, but you better not go anywhere. I swear if I come back and you're gone, you're done. So, with that empty threat done and out of the way, I think it's about time we set a goal, and even more importantly, we set out. Armor trim, shamarmor trim. I mean, how hard could it be? But just in case, we'll set this goal at an attainable level. I know a bit about armor trim. I know it can be tricky to find. If we can find one piece of armor trim in today's episode, I will be more than happy. If we can find 2 or 3 or 4 pieces of armor trim, I will be ecstatic. But that's a little bit of a perfect world scenario. Sometimes it's just not a perfect world. With a doable goal of at least 1 armor trim item by the end of the episode set, it was time we could take advantage of intended game mechanic number 1. Well. Would you look at it where I've found us? The shipwreck number 2 of the day. Look, shipwreck number 1. Hey, you get out of the way, No. Look, shipwreck number 1. It didn't exactly go as smooth as I wanted, but shipwreck number 2, I can feel it. Shipwreck number 2, don't let me down. You wouldn't let me down. We're friends. We have an emotional connection. It's so emotional that you can't even bear to open yourself to me, right? Come on. You shouldn't have opened. Alright, so I studied up armor trim. I think we have about 11% chance to find armor trim inside of shipwreck chest. 11% chance is 11% chance. Or in other words, it's not exactly the hottest percent chance. But we have 3 chests in every single shipwreck. I think the shipwrecks are going to be our best bet, but I'm not sure. Taking into account the world around us and what we've seen of it, and of course where the new armor trim items can actually be found, I think the smartest bet is going to be head out in the direction that we went last episode. Shipwreck number 3, baby, I love you. I hate you. I meant to say I hate you. Wait, moss. Do I have moss yet? I don't know if I have moss, I can't remember, but I definitely have it now. Thank you, a consolation. I love it. Look, I know I have a tendency to say things like this and be wrong sometimes, but shipwreck number 4, I can feel it. Shipwreck number 4 is the ticket for us. It's the one that we need. All I need is this chest to open up, and then I will show you that I meant the other chest. This is the chest. Oh. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm emotional wreck. I'm crying. It is actually the chest. Guys, I think we need a new goal. New goal, 2 armor trim by the end of the episode. The stakes, they raise and slowly creep up higher than ever before. I have an armor trim. I have an armor trim right now. I can't believe it. I'm drowning. I can't believe it. An armor trim. Is it really gonna be that easy? There's no way, like absolutely no way it's actually going to be that easy. Yeah, that's what I thought. You open. There's no way at all it's gonna be that easy. And look at all this emerald too. I come home rich. Wait, I drown a little bit. I drown just a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. It makes me feel alive. We'll keep moving. Land, oh, beautiful land. I see it. That's where we're headed next. Before we go too far though, one more shipwreck. Could this be the one? Could it be? Will it be? Maybe. It is the one that actually opens for once. Wow. All right, well, I guess I have some time. Oh, that's awkward. I was kind of in the middle of something. I guess I'll take the books though. And it is. All right, new goal. 3 armor trim, count 'em, 1 through 3 by the end of the episode. Wow, this is extraordinary. I mean, then again, I know I live in the middle of an ocean and there's like a million shipwrecks, but when it comes to armor trim, this is like, it's like a cakewalk. Land, sweet land. It looks really beautiful too. Lots of bamboo. I'm sure there's a panda or 2 inside of that thing, but I think I need to keep moving. Look at my inventory already. I mean, sure, I know I have a lot of suspicious stew that I've been collecting, but the inventory is already getting really full. I'm gonna need to be more selective. Wait a second, you know what I just thought of? It's a jungle. That does not even hit me. It's a jungle. Jungle temples. Duh. Obviously. And so with that, we set foot on the very first land of the day. Hopefully this will be the one. Alright, it looks like it's all a bamboo jungle. I don't remember if jungle temples can generate here, but it also doesn't really look that big. I mean, wait, is that terracotta? Is this mesa? Oh, it definitely, beautifully is. It looks like I found a Badlands island in the middle of the ocean with a jungle, a desert, and a lot of lush caves. A lot of them. 5 of them. Okay. It's really cool, but unfortunately, all I can see up here when it comes to anything we're really looking for is melon. Sweet, tasty, satiating melon. Alright, I know this suspicious stew is sometimes bad, but I can't lie, I'm feeling lucky today, so it's gotta be good, right? Oh, okay, I'm blind. I can't see. And so, at long last, after the luckiest sail ever, we made it to mainland. Now looking at all of the structures where we could possibly find armor trim, for example, outpost or desert ruin, I think the land is going to be our best bet. I was thinking from this point on, we'd be able to explore the land, move slowly across it, and hopefully, sooner rather than later, come across the perfect structure, like a pillager outpost or something. Look, at this point, after all of the luck that we've had, I'm really not looking for much. Thinking about it now, I definitely should have taken the saddle off the camel so I can move a little bit quicker across the land, but I mean, this works. Well, actually, a question. Would it be legal of me to move into a village that I may have already generated before, maybe even looked at the loot of before? Is it legal of me to move into this village, get lucky, hopefully find a saddle, and keep it? Oh, you know what? That's right. This is the dump without, like, anything here. Now, let's get out of here. And so with that, it was time to move. Until... Haha! Interesting! You see what I see down there? The lush caves. Nah, I mean, look, a complete sidetrack, sure. Definitely not what we need to be doing, and inventory-wise, maybe not what I should be doing. But the lush caves. I need the glowberries. Oh, that's awkward. No, stop it. Not necessary. No, stop it. Look, I come here for but one small thing. One small, tiny thing. Just a couple of them. So a couple glowberries and I get out of here. I'm looking for bigger things anyways. And so, after that sidetrack, it was now actually, officially, time to move. Look, I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. I think it's unlikely that we find anything in this thing. We got a 1 in 5 chance, but maybe. I mean, who knows? Maybe fortunately we come out of this with at least an LA, but a 1 in 5 chance. Let's do this, boy. No. We move. We dodge. We quickly find the entrance of the structure, which of course is the final side that I check, and then we block it off. Nobody else comes in. Like Rapunzel or something, we climb the stairs, slowly but surely. And please, at least a goat horn? Literally nothing. I literally get nothing. None of it. Alright, well, I got a second. We got iron golem cages over there. And no alley either. Oh, it's sad. It's sad. Heartbreaking even. A tragedy. I did, however, come up with a plan that I think is actually, like, pretty smart. Instead of exploring across the land, I found this river. And I reminded that in Minecraft 1.19, or Minecraft 1.18, you know, like any update since they redid the terrain, the rivers are actually great for exploring. It's depending on how deep this jungle actually goes, I might miss things, but also, jungle temples kind of stand out. It's like gray in the middle of green. I figured I could maybe just end up seeing one from the river, right? I'm thinking as long as I scan the jungle, then look at like every pixel, and anytime I see something relatively gray, which is that? I think it is. I think if I move along the river and look at the jungle for anything gray and stop, then there's no way at all I miss anything intriguingly beautiful. So temple, we're breaking the side. Like a true archaeologist, we cannot disturb the temple, can't break a single thing. We need to move into this thing carefully, not setting off any of the traps. We hit every lever right here, which definitely does something. Without breaking a single thing, I break one simple block and find the treasure. And there's nothing but a saddle. A saddle and sweet, sweet disappointment. Next up, this right here, trap, nice try. And finally, I think there's another trap over here, right? Or there was. Treasure, please work. Nothing. And that's all there is to this one, right? I'm pretty sure that's it. I think I want this, though, and this, and I think I want that, too. At this point in our journey today, we're starting to get pretty far from home. Like 5,000 blocks or more far. Really far. Instead of continuing to head out in basically a straight line, I decided I would switch up directions a little bit. Instead of going farther and farther, I decided what I would do is start slowly circling back towards home. Not that we were going back towards home yet or anything like that. I still wanted to hopefully find one more trim, but like, maybe just get like less far, you know? Also, around this point in the journey, the dreaded moment that I was fearing for so long actually happened. My inventory was truly all the way full, and I would have to start making decisions as to what I wanted to keep. Oh! I did it! I found another one! Oh no, oh no, I'm drowning. Well, that's 3. Wow, that is stunningly beautiful. Gorgeous, even. At this point, I had a change of heart, a change of plans completely. With 3 out of the 4 pieces of coast armor set needed for a full set of coast armor, maybe that's the real goal. 1 full, perfect set of coast armor before we go back home. I think we could do it. At this point, I feel like it's definitely absolutely possible, and it would kind of make sense, seeing as how we, like, live in a stranded island. So let's do that. And there it is. And there it is. The full set of ghost armor. And actually, well. Now look, I don't know the ethics of this, so I'm not gonna do anything with it today. But I didn't think about it. When I reset the chunks, I reset the desert village from last episode. From the looks of this desert village, right next to the warm ocean in the approximate area that the other desert village was, it's the same one, guys. It has to be the exact same desert village. With the same camel, too. Technically speaking. And so, a question for you. As I embark slowly on my long journey back home today, should I come back and take the camel? Like, is it ethical and legal to take the camel, breed the camel with itself, and then have it create a baby? Technically speaking? Let me know what you think down below. And so with that, there was yet another, one of the greatest cliffhangers of all time. What will he do next episode? With some of those newfound profits, will he perhaps craft a smithing table and add those brand new smithing templates to that set of armor? What color could he add to that theoretical new set of armor? Where in the world did that new panda friend come from? And of course, what will the big camel's name officially be? I guess those are all questions we'll have to answer next time. But before we go, check out all of this loot from today's episode. We're so rich now. Smash like for more, subscribe, and notifications on. It's been me, Waddles. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.